Some said they separated because of money. Others said because they built separate families and their values no longer align. But the real question is, why do you think they broke up, and will you want them to come back together?
When you hook up in the club, give them a one, give them a jump, hey, put your busy body.
Here's the story nobody tells you about P-Square. November 18, 1981 in Jos, the family of Okoye welcomed their twins to this world. But here's what people don't know. They weren't some rich kid with access to money. Neither did they even have access to studio. Although their father was a businessman, but the real fortune came when their mother started investing in their dreams. While other kids were outside playing football or something, Peter and Paul were in their room, dancing and mimicking Michael Jackson and MC Hammer, almost till their feet could start bleeding. Not because anyone was pushing them, but because two of them were obsessed. Their elder brother Jude was their biggest believer. He also became their manager and DJ. And for the three of them, they called themselves the MMMPP. That name is because they weren't ready yet. But then, they did something other artists were too scared to do. They stopped trying to sound American. And in 2003, I was in primary school at this time when they dropped Senorita. And suddenly, Nigeria had never heard anything like it. The Afrobeat percussion, the R&B smoothness, even the choreography that made people rewind the video like 5 times. This wasn't just a song, it was a movement. But here's one truth everyone misses. P-Square did not win because of their voice. They won because these boys could move. In a continent where musicians just stood behind their microphones and just singing, these guys were doing synchronized spins, moves that could even make Usher nervous at the time. They turned every performance into a competition with themselves. Crazy jam like Busybody, Personally, Do Me, Chop My Money. From Nigeria to Uganda to Kenya to South Africa, these guys sold out stadium. When they are performing, girls just throw it at them, remove this one too, throw it at them on stage. People were literally fainting. It looked like one of those Michael Jackson performances back in the day. They had BET Award nominations, MTV Europe Music Awards, Channel O Awards. They performed in New York, London, Dubai, you name it. And by 2010, they were not just the biggest group in Africa, they were royalty. Twin brothers, twin mansions, twin Lamborghinis. Everything was just double for them. If you test these guys, they were diagnosed with success. Everything was perfect until it wasn't. So to the question I asked, here's what broke them. Success. Not failure, success broke them. Two of them got married in 2014 and it was no longer the twins anymore. It was two men with two different families. There was now two visions and two ego that one brand could no longer contain. The cracks started to show who wrote what song, who gets what credit. Why is their brother the manager siding one twin over the other? All of those issues. And then in 2016, they broke up for the first time. They came out and told us it was just personal differences. Then in 2017, they reconciled, gave us one album, smiled for the camera, and then they broke up again. And this time, it was for real. Paul accused Jude of favorism towards Peter. Peter accused Paul of wanting solo glory. And Jude, he accused both of them for being ungrateful. And we the fans, we just watched the greatest duo Africa ever created tear each other apart. And the funny thing is, we watched it in real time on IG, on Twitter, and different diss posts. Two brothers who share the same home could no longer share the same stage. Here's the thing that hurts the most. They won't be releasing solo music. Peter is now known as Mr. P, while Paul is addressed as Rudeboy. And you know what? The songs are fine and good, no problem. But they are not P-Square. Because P-Square was never about Peter or Paul. It was about the collision, the tension, the chemistry that can only happen when two people know each other so well, they can complete each other's dance step even in their sleep. Michael Jackson didn't need Jackson 5 to be great, but P-Square, they only worked as P-Square. In 2021, they reconciled again, performed together, gave us small hope. But as of today, somewhere in Lagos, two of them are just there balling, enjoying the money they've made in their separate mansion, building separate legacies. But neither of them will be powerful enough in the music scene as they were together. Do you think they can ever be a comeback of P-Square? My name is Toby Chooks. I'm Africa's biggest brand storyteller. And if you want brand stories like this, either personal brands or business as brands, subscribe to the page and you'll see more.